everyone, and welcome to One Click Media. I'm Laura, and I'm glad you're here today to join us on this another great episode. And today I'm going to explain to you how to undo your sent message. How to undo your sent message. I know it's kind of tricky, but it's possible. It's not possible. Yes, it's very, very possible. Maybe you realize that you sent a message by mistake, or you attached the wrong file. And when you clicked on that send button, you get confused, you don't know how to undo it or retrieve it. This tutorial will show you how to go about it. Just follow the steps within a specific time frame, because if it exceeds the time frame, you will not be able to undo it. So just follow the guide and follow through to understand how it's done. I know it's kind of tricky, but it's possible. If you have a Gmail account, it's possible for you. I'm going to explain this using a Gmail account for Gmail account users. So if you have a Gmail account, just get ready and follow through the steps. Okay. Please, if you find this video interesting, please like, comment and share this video. Also, please subscribe to my page. You see a button subscribe and also a bell button beside it. Don't forget to click on the subscribe and also click on the bell button to get you notified once or immediately I post a new video. Thank you. Down to the practical aspect of it, I say practice makes perfect. I hope you agree with me. So if you're with your mobile phone, because this is for mobile explainer, for those of you that you send mails using your mobile phones, if you want to know how this is done on your mobile phone, you can just stick around and understand how it's done. It's a live show. Okay, so one thing you should have is the icon of the Gmail account, the Gmail app. You must have it. If you don't have it, please download it on your Play Store. Okay, so once you tap on this, and it takes you to, this is how it should be. It takes you to like where you have your inbox. Okay, so once you have this is your inbox, and once you get to this stage, this point where you can identify or locate your compose box. Okay, your compose bar. All right, because once you open up the icon, it brings out, it shows you some your inbox, your messages, and also the dotted lines, your profile pictures, and also the compose section. All right, so once we have this, the next thing to do is to tap on your compose. Once you tap on your compose, you cannot type your message. Okay, this is where you type your message. This is where we have our body, where you can type the body or the contents. All right, the content of your letter or of your message. Please, so let's type the message, and I want to type that Laura's Click Media is the best. All right, Laura's Click Media is the best. Is the best explainer YouTube tutorial, or the explainer video on YouTube. Alright, so the subject will be One Click Media. Alright, then we're going to add our recipient's address, email address, or the person's email address. Okay, let me use this. Alright, once you cue in this, the next thing to do is to tap on the sent icon, or the sent icon. This is it here. If you tap on this, it will send. So I want you to be very observant to the next thing that will show, or what I want you to understand. Remember, when using the PC version, there is a time limit, a maximum time limit that is set. But this is assumed that it has been set for us here on the mobile version. You don't need to set it. It's already set for us. So all you need to do is just to quickly guess it, okay? Like guess the timing. Let it not exceed more than 5 seconds or 10 seconds, okay? So let's just be very observant what the next thing that will happen. So once you tap on this icon, on this, and you accept the okay version, you type the okay, just click on okay. Now watch what happens. This is where you should be very observant. All right, this is it. Just tap on the undo immediately. Let's count to know how many seconds it will take us. All right, as you can see, it has taken us back to the square where we left off. Okay, this is where we left off. It has taken us back to this place. It's amazing. I really love it. I think the maximum time limit is 30 seconds. So anything beyond 30 seconds will automatically send you, and you cannot retrieve it back. At that point, you can't retrieve your message. So whatever you have to do, you have to work with the limit of time: 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and 30 seconds. 30 seconds, okay, is the max. Is the maximum time for you to do. So my name, okay, from Laura. So let's send it. So let's count: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has sent. All right. So this is just basically how it's done for the mobile phone users. So moving on, we're going to explain how to undo a message or unsend a message using a PC. First of all, I'm going to show you how to set the time, the maximum time frame to send it, so that it can allow you a time to click on the undo button. So let's move over to it. First of all is to go to your inbox, your settings. Look at where I am hovering. Okay, when my mouse pointer is actually pointing out. This is called settings. Settings is usually like a control. Okay, so here we're going to tap on the settings. Okay, you must have an enabled internet, and active data. Okay, if you don't have data, you won't be able to do this stuff. So you need data. Okay, so this is settings. Okay, but what we're looking for is not here. So what you do is to move to the advanced settings. This is where it is. They say see all settings. So let's tap on that. Okay, now this is where the magic is. Undo send. You can see it. Undo send. Now this is the magic or the trick behind on sending a message. So once you move to your settings, like I said here, you tap on it, you tap on see all settings, it will bring up this prompt. It depends on what you want to do or the time frame you want to set it. Do you prefer 5 seconds? Do you think that it's possible to unsend a message within 5 seconds? Do you think it's possible for you to send a message within 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds? Which do you prefer? Okay, this is not a minute, this is seconds. Tick, 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 and it's done. Your message goes through to the recipients. So can you be adjusted within 5 seconds? That is why I set mine to 30 seconds. Once you get here, you tap or click on the time frame you want. Okay, let's say 20 seconds. Let me tap mine to 30 seconds. Once you do that, you now move down. Use this to move down. Look at this. Okay, if you're using a mouse, it's quite easy. Just scroll down and save the changes. Can now try it out, right? I think it's possible to try it out, to see if this actually works, right? Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, so for those of you that don't know what compose message means, this is where if you tap this plus sign, it will lead you straight to this prompt. Okay, this is where we type our message. We can type it here. This is for adding of subjects. Subject means like a header. This is the email address of the person you want to send your message across to. Okay, these symbols, I'm going to explain it in another tutorial, please. For this tutorial is basically on how to send a message. So maybe in another video, I will explain what these are meant for. For those of you that are familiar with Microsoft Word or any other, even Excel, I'm sure we are all familiar with all this symbol. It's quite easy. So let's compose something. Okay, let's say one click. It's an online platform that indicates simple text solution. Okay. Click on YouTube channel. Wow. Okay, so we're happy to be on YouTube. Actually, we are happy we can reach a larger audience, and it's really amazing to impact something that that can benefit someone else. Okay, so let's add a recipient. Let me use my own second email. Okay, so this is it. Now we can send. Okay, now watch the trick here. This is where the trick happens. It is sending it. The message has sent. Now what do you see here? Undo, view message. Undo, view message. Remember, I'll have 30 seconds to readjust. If you remember at all that you must have forgotten something. Okay, now it's now saying sending undone. Okay, that means we still have an opportunity to add something that we skipped. Okay, here I didn't complete the name. One click media. There should be media here. There should be media here. And let's say my name should be written too. My name should be here. Okay, what else? Maybe you remember to send that files. This could be minor changes that you can effect before you send. It's just like when you're filling an online form and you get to a point where you're about to submit, and the prompt tells you once you submit you can't change anything or you can't retrieve your information back. That is what it is here. The only difference is that this is so kind enough to enable us to retrieve our already sent message even when we tap on it, when we click on send. It is so kind enough to make us to be able to make some changes, some last minute changes before we send. I've made several mistakes sending the wrong document to another person. Had it been I was able to capture the timing, I'm sure I wouldn't have made that mistake. But that is why we need to be on alert and very wise, so not wise. That is why we need to be smart and do things promptly. If once you remember that you need to add one or two things, you quickly click on the unsend, and it will take you back straight to the last changes you made. It will enable you to make any further changes that you skipped. All right. So I hope you understood it. So I'm clear enough. Okay, let me explain it once more. Now let us send. Okay, I'm sending. Watch here. It says sending. Now message is sent. Voila. On a normal, we shouldn't undo it. It shouldn't take us back to the main point. But here, it's so kind enough to still undo the change, the sending undone. It means that it has not sent. It's still giving us another second chance to make our changes. Now let us make send and see how it goes. Now let's send. Okay, I'm sending. Let's wait for it. Just be observant. Be observant. Message has sent. I have not clicked on undo. Nothing. I'm just waiting for it to send because I'm confident that I don't have any further corrections to make. Okay, what do you notice? What did you notice? The undo just disappeared. The undo, it means that the time frame for us to make use of the prompt, okay, has elapsed. It means that we can no longer unsend the message. We can no longer unsend the message. We can no longer make any corrections. That is what it means. That is the end. This is where we call it the wrap up. And please subscribe to our page, like, comment if you have any questions or observations. Please comment and share this video to people that may need it. Thank you so much for staying put up to this moment.